Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, here back in Whitebeam Front after we unmasked the false Inquisitor, and Lord Drillmond told us we would get we would be allowed to enter the Stone Vigil next. But first we need to turn my request, of course. Where have you been with, The false Inquisitor has been slain, is he? Yes, well, his was a tale like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. As I'm sure you will agree, it's past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmond a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sin and I will follow anon. We owe you all a debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillem would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the science of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it's gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Alphonome, don't be such a little jerk. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin? In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Coerthas, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. While we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillmond, but there is no guarantee you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, but maybe for the best. I will inform Sir Natalaine of your impending visit. May Helona guide you, Scions. The heretic has taught the lords of the high houses know of your deeds. That's what matters. Yeah. And not to make it too public, lest the people lose trust in the church. Well, Lord Drillmond has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. And our next dungeon, the Stone Vigil. Ivan. be a bit careful in the Stone Vigil if you're new. The mobs here can be a bit stronger when you might be used to from previous dungeons. Also, Wyvern. Don't go too far, the next Wyvern is about to come and it almost always hits a few players. Nice. There is Trudo Yudo, our first boss. Lion's Breath. A cone AoE that gives you a flame dot. Which your healer really should cleanse because Lion's Breath hurts the flame dot. And there's it again. And a dodged. And position change. And switch. Another switch. Sorry, Faye. And another with iron. Hit. Hit. And swing. Hit. And swing. Oh yeah, wagon. And here on the outer edge of the fortress, ice sprites. Also be careful in that room there are beasts. Oh, the treasure chest, that's good. Alright, and where is the Wyvern as a boss? Koshchei. It's best to tank him at the door, so that the DPS have the cannons free when they need it. Also, this is a lot easier with ranged DPS than melees. Escapade descends, and someone needs to use of cannons, or he throws frost balls at us. Good shot. And Koshchei can use these tornadoes. And Escapade is back. Ooh, well, do a permanent dot for everyone in the area with tornadoes, I mean. Ooh. Yikes. Side force, right? Yep. Don't want to go further than this, because there come a few ice sprites at the moment. And they hurt. Crush your enemies free. I believe it is 1,000? Yeah. 1,000 mobs killed, or 1,000 whatever's killed. No. Not what I need. The drops are all for mage. And this is the last mob group before the last boss. Look, the Enterprise! Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. You stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can you? Let's settle this then. Shall we, Sid? As you command. Uh-oh. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you're aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of her previous primal conquests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of her past achievements, I labor to believe you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Alphino, the dragon! Confound it all! And now we're trapped with a dragon. Let us see how well your blasphemous gift serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Frost Breath. Yeah, as a tank, please turn the dragon away from the party. And from time to time, when at certain thresholds, he disappears. Does these charge attacks you don't want to stand in. And these fields come in later variants of this. Damage. Okay, and the boss is gone. And careful. Ice sheets. Don't stint in there, you get slowed and dotted. So, and... Ow. Dragoon feels free to limit burst. Oh. Another crystal. The ice aspected crystal. Wild? Wild, are you alright? Speak to me! Huh? Truth be praised, I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with a dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say. What do you say, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. It's a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If we are all in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be prepared if we are to proceed with our mission. This is also familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... No use. Let's go. When I look at her, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Yet she needs to load in now. Ah, how I've longed for a more agreeable climate of a 12th Wood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See its chance. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian joint proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? History repeating. Yeah, but I end this episode here and we hear what Sid has to say what we need for the airship repairs next time, I guess. Until then, I am Ace and don't get lost.